Hey, welcome back to Who's Up, where we get into sports, personal finance, health and wellness, current events. A little bit of sports in part two. Danny Ocean, what you got for us with the NBA?
Yeah, so basketball started 6 days ago. And if I'm not mistaken, your Los Angeles Lakers are 0-2. And it's already rough. Anthony Davis and Dwight Howard almost got into a fight on the bench. Rondo doing gun finger pointing at people in the stands. It's wild in LA. I want to talk to you guys about your Lakers. Are you guys like concerned? Is this as funny to you as it is to me? Because this is hilarious. LeBron telling campaign to be humble because he was out of a job a year ago, and then going to get blown out by the Suns. Like, are you guys concerned?
I am. I don't think both folks gonna work together. It ain't gonna work. They tried it in Cleveland a couple years back when he had Dwayne Wade and all them, Shannon Fry and all them. And look what happened. Midway through the season, half them people got traded or let go.
That's why I'm not concerned.
I'm not concerned either.
Okay.
I'm
not concerned either. It's LeBron.
Yeah. I think it's just one of those things where people we're still trying to mesh, still trying to find their roles and stuff like that. So I'm not worried at all. And it doesn't look good. It doesn't feel
on that sideline. So I don't know.
If Anthony Davis and Dwight Howard really did get into a fight, who do you think would win?
Dwight.
Yeah, okay. Oh, we're all in agreement. I was like, I feel like Dwight would win that one pretty handily, even though he is old.
Yeah, but who will win in the long run? Anthony Davis, because Anthony Davis gonna catch that black eye, and next thing you know, Dwight gonna be out of a job.
Yeah, but Dwight, speaking of Dwight, who was left off the NBA All-75 team, which was a crime against itself because Dwight Howard in his prime was an absolute monster. But Dwight did a job somewhere else. Was that Justin?
Question, I'm gonna throw this topic back to you. Can we discuss? I saw this thing on Instagram. It said it was disrespectful that Damian Lillard was put on the list, but Dwight Howard was not. Do y'all find it disrespectful?
That's egregious.
I agree with that. I agree with
Klay Thompson got snubbed too for Damian Lillard.
I'm okay with Klay. I'm okay with Klay being snubbed.
You can't be the best
over Dame Dollar.
If I take Dame Dollar off, I'm putting Dwight Howard on. Like Dwight Howard, 3-time Defensive Player of the Year, 5-time All NBA. He was the best big man for like 5 years, and it wasn't. Like when has Damian Lillard been the best point guard in the NBA?
But Klay Thompson's been one of the best shooting guards in the NBA.
But he's not been the best shooting guard.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like when has Klay Thompson been the best shooting guard in the NBA or been dominant? The problem with Klay is he's associated with Steph, and that's always going to be to his detriment.
I always say that
even though he's the best on-ball defender they have. Say what?
You can't be the best of something and get left off. He's the best bottom shooter in the NBA has probably ever seen. You can't leave that off.
I mean, that's not enough though. Like what individual accolades does he have? What all NBA teams, defensive player, like what does he have that he can put his resume against Dwight Howard or someone else?
Dame Lillard is easy. You got championship rings and et cetera, et cetera.
Did you say Dame Lillard has a championship ring?
No. I'm saying.
Okay.
Against Dame. No.
Oh,
I ain't come on. Dwight and Klay. That's not a good comparison. But Klay against Dame. You meet Klay any day of the week and 3 times on Sunday.
Did y'all think? I know y'all probably gonna say yes, but I was just curious. Did y'all think Giannis was as automatic on that top 75? I feel like he's had a good 3 or 4 years. But I'm like, how many years he been in the league? 7 or 8, right?
Something like that.
Yeah, so I'm like, so for half of his career, he was all right. And then the other half, he was a beast. You know what I mean? So are we just so I'm like, that's kind of where I'm like, well, he was automatically on it. Yeah, he's a two-time MVP, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and he just won a championship. But I'm still like,
I could talk about it. I feel like I have no problem with Giannis being on there, but I get your point.
Yeah. I was just curious.
I'll put him on there too, because if you think about just based off skill, and he's a great basketball player, because if you put him one-on-one against almost anybody on that list, he's gonna hold his own.
Yo, did you see the game against the Nets? Giannis has been working on his jumper, like his mid-range. That is a wrap.
Yeah.
You can just go ahead and cancel the East. That is a wrap. Thanks for playing. See you in the finals, Milwaukee.
Do you think that the Nets hold a better chance of getting to the finals with or without Kyrie?
Without you can't. I think you can't like he can't play half the games or a third of the games. Like if I'm the team, I'd want to know, is he with us or is he not with us? Like I couldn't go day to day. Is Kyrie playing? So it seems like they're going on without him. I feel like that's better for them in the long run.
No, I'm saying like if it wasn't a vaccine issue.
Oh,
like if,
no,
with
they'd
or
be better
without
with him.
Kyrie. Okay.
Oh, they'd be better with him. You'd have 3 guys that can drop 60. That's really hard to defend.
Yeah.
My question becomes, what's the difference? He gonna play half the games, vaccine or not anyway. He load managed. He got the save. I don't feel good this week.
You just hate
What's
him
the
because
difference?
Well, no, it comes to
I ain't
the
even hating on him,
playoffs.
man.
It comes to the playoffs. Once you get in the playoffs,
Yeah.
he don't be missing half the playoffs games.
But and then James Harden gonna be gone anyway. See what I'm saying? So either way, they get 2 out of the 3 regardless.
As long as 2 out of the 3 show up, you have a great chance of winning. And then when all 3 show up in the playoffs, look, man, James Harden can disappear in the 4th. I don't care. I got Kevin Durant. I don't care what James Harden do in the 4th.
Yeah.
I mean, put it like this: Giannis against LeBron is what the world wants to see. Anything less, turn the channel off.
I don't know about that. I don't know.
That's
Well, that's what we need, man. That's what we need. And one more thing I need to get off my chest.
Here we go.
About these Phoenix Suns. Let's make this clear. David Stern is the only reason the Phoenix Suns are relevant to this day. Because Chris Paul should be in Los Angeles Lakers. He would have never even set foot in Arizona.
Jesus, man.
Put them on the map. Because let me tell you something. Without Chris Paul, these fools is about 10th place. No disrespect to my boy from UNC, Cam Johnson. He doing a good job. He filling the role. But look here. Y'all need to understand where y'all place is in the NBA.
Chris Paul is not a Laker because their GM made a deal illegally. That's why it was voided.
No, it would have been best for basketball to have Chris Paul.
No, it would not have been.
Yeah, him, Kobe.
You know the star power that is.
Kobe.
Who want to see Milwaukee in June? That's against San Antonio.
But the NBA has changed now. Now it's more about stars compared to location.
Yeah. When the stars
won the league,
location, it go from a B to an A+. Just saying. Giannis in Milwaukee don't hold no weight compared to Giannis was in Los Angeles. And we know this. And it's okay.
That or Miami.
Free Luka right now. Get him to Hollywood and put him on.
First of all, Luka signed a max contract and he in Dallas for 5 years. So you watch your mouth. Luka almost dropped a triple-double last night. And Luka, since we're here, is going to be league MVP. And he's going to make it to the Western Conference Finals. Since we're here.
Until they run into the Clippers again.
No,
since we're here, the Dallas Mavericks will be a top 4 seed. It will meet the Lakers in the Western Conference Finals.
Yeah, right.
I'm here for that.
Get Luka some help first.
Yeah.
Luka is dominant on his own.
Yeah, but he can't win on his own. Get Luka some
Hey,
help.
Porzingis look better. I've watched the Mavericks games. Porzingis look healthy. He defending the rim. He hitting his threes. Tim Hardaway hitting his threes. And that's what Luka needs. He needs shooting.
Look real good at Knicks, too.
Hey, if Knicks Porzingis shows up in Dallas, it's a wrap. Because the Lakers ain't got none for that.
AD will lock him up.
AD will lock who up?
Porzingis up.
Porzingis would take AD on the perimeter and cook him for breakfast.
Not a chance.
Man,
or I'll do you one better. Luka will call for the pick and hunt for AD and cook him himself.
Like Kawhi did him.
Yeah, like Kawhi did Luka. But like Luka did Paul George and Pat Bev.
Let's discuss these Clippers real quick, first of all.
Yeah,
they like the Phoenix Suns need to learn their place in the world.
Yes, they do.
First of all, y'all racist owner that y'all previously had was the best thing y'all actually had because it kept y'all at the bottom where y'all need to be. Now they think they somebody because Microsoft involved. But let me tell you something. Y'all still trash. Get out the Staples Center. Go lose over there, and we'll see who coming to town. We check for the Clippers to see when Luka coming in, when Giannis coming in, when Embiid coming to town. See what I'm saying? The Clippers got their stadium so Beyonce could come sing her song, not to see them play basketball and lose. And y'all continue on. I'm sorry. Can't get it off my chest.
Oh,
Sorry,
I got a quick question. Y'all wanna what y'all think about Ben Simmons? And then Joel Embiid coming out telling him he our brother. Nah, bro. I heard
Nah,
exactly
bro,
what you
you
said
said
before.
what you said.
No,
That
you
was
said what you
hilarious. He
said.
said, "I don't care for that, man. You can't come back from that.
I ain't no babysitter, so
You can't come back from that, Joel." That
Man,
was beautiful.
the owner told him to go out there and say that. I need you to go say this right quick.
yo, Ben Simmons is straight disrespectful. This man was playing on with sweatpants on the phone in his pocket in case somebody called him. He had to answer during practice.
Yeah, he's waiting for Rich Paul to call. Like, hey, pack your stuff. You going, dog?
You going? Oh,
We got you
during
out of here.
shot. Look, he about to pull up. Oh, Rich. All right, hold on here. Y'all play with the ball.
Yeah.
I'll go out there and start throwing games. I'll practice hard. But, oh, he back. Go out there next time. Turnover. Brick.
taking
Brick.
6
Brick.
fouls.
He
They're
just
gonna be
need
fighting
to
you.
call Andrew Bynum.
Yep. Or
That's all
that
he
I'll
gotta
go
do.
there and
Hey.
play good for a quarter. Be like, oh, he can shoot. I'll go in there and ball for a quarter. Then I start cramping up, lose every game.
But the thing about it is, if I'm Ben, I'm playing as best as I can, so my trade value can be even higher.
Yeah.
So they can be like, oh, he hooping. Let me go and get him.
Let's ship him to
Because-
Charlotte.
Yeah, but he don't care about where he goes. That's the thing. He just want out. He ain't care about no
He
trade.
say that now until he's stuck in Minnesota.
That's true.
They got a squad.
But
They always
but
got
Somebody want to live in Minnesota?
Yeah.
I got a question then.
All right.
Ben playing like he is, but yet that guy Ben Wallace to the Hall of Fame. Just as trash. I don't understand this, America. I don't understand this. And I have one more theory. Suppose Ben was fed up with their ass a little bit earlier than we thought. That's a wide open dunk. I don't think that's scared. I think that's petty. He's throwing games early. I'm just saying.
I'm telling you, in Philly, as Danny Ocean know, Philly take their sports serious. Play around if you want. He ain't doing that. I don't think he did
You
that.
don't think so?
I just don't think he wanted to go to the line. He didn't want to go to the free throw line, but
I don't think he's throwing games. Not yet.
Yeah.
He might be throwing games now.
yeah.
But then again, they had the same scouting report on to come out of college. So he was a little flaky. I mean, well, yeah, what it is. He got his check.
Hey.
You got a 7-footer that he can play point guard. I mean,
Rich Paul, bring him to Dallas. I'd love to have Ben Simmons.
I can see that.
Turn that man into Tyson Chandler.
But he ain't even
Pick and roll, all that. Dog, Ben, I
no,
need you
he
to
do
get
what he really
boards
do it.
and play defense. Look, when Luka Doncic is there, he gonna do it. He ain't got no choice.
All right.
I bet you Ben Simmons bring the phone to practice there too. Play around.
Hey, I bet you Luka will punch that man in his face and get that over with.
and you act like Joel B wouldn't.
That's true.
Nah, and B can't. He gonna break his neck or hurt his back or twist his knee or something. You know he made glass too. This is why he got something to say all the time. And B ain't did nothing but go sit down and get his check in.
Whoa, and be the best big man.
He on the
in
all
NBA.
workers comp team too, just like Jamie Harden and what's your boy Anthony Davis,
Kawhi.
RG3, Derrick Rose, all them on the all workers comp team, man.
Hey, dog,
Get paid to stay in the house
Joel's
early.
top 5 in the league.
And that man learned how to play basketball off of YouTube. So you watch him out.
Ooh.
Hey,
Joel.
like I said, your greatest ability is what? Availability. He been sitting on the bench.
All right, Bill
getting paid
Parcells.
a little too much for me. Just a little too
How
much.
about them Cowboys?
Just saying.
Oh yeah, before we get too far, Kawhi Leonard got a new album out. He executive produced his
Oh
album.
yeah, I
It's
saw
all right.
that.
It's
All
all
right.
right. It's
He
all right.
alright?
It's all right.
What is I? Because like I feel like definition of rap now is like completely. Like I listened to Wale's new album and it was all right. Like it was cool.
I don't think it's
Certified
good
Lover
Wale's
Boy
album.
was good. Like I enjoyed Certified Lover Boy.
Yeah, I thought
It's not that good. No, it's not. No,
So is he a better rapper than Dame Lillard? How about that?
You know, Wale. I mean,
No, I'm
not
talking about
rapping at all.
Kawhi.
He just a producer.
Oh, he's just a producer. Oh, okay.
Yeah. Well, not he's an executive producer. Basically, he just put all the money up with DJ Khaled.
Oh,
Put all the
okay.
money up, put the
But did
song.
he
Man,
say
I
he
thought we
addressed anything like
had a
that?
song with Kawhi dropping bars.
No.
And
But if he
whose
DJ
album did he
Khaled, that's the
executive
spot
produce?
anyway. For real,
Huh?
for real. I ain't gotta do nothing but get paid. I like that.
Yeah.
Whose album was it, TJ?
Kawhi, he executive produced the album, so he's basically
Whose album did he executive produce?
it's a mix like DJ Khaled, like it's got a whole bunch of people on it.
Oh, okay.
It's only like 6-7 songs though. It's got
not an
Wale
album,
on there.
man. That's enough.
Olo
We gotta
Nine.
stop calling these seven song projects
album.
albums. That is not an album.
That's a
12
mixtape.
is the minimum.
It's a mixtape.
So it's a mixtape, a miniseries.
Like the sevens used to be the samples when you know, like when someone drop a single, there'd be 7 versions of that single. Like that's what that is. No. The floor is 12, and you can get away with 11 if you like that, but 12 is the floor.
Yeah, and if you Chris Breezy, you put about 25, 26 songs.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
You get your money's worth.
Dog, he can make it 3 albums today, 25 songs, 3-4 albums in today's world.
He put out one that had like 40 on there a couple years back.
Yeah, I think
Good.
Indigo.
That's what I want.
Yeah.
Like, that's a novel,
Cats-
man.
The great
Cats
part,
dropping-
most of it was fire too. It won't no filler.
No
Yeah.
filler. Cats dropping 6 projects on an album. That's not an album. That's barely half an album.
That
You got to
drip.
have an interlude.
That country wind, that drip.
Little skit, something like that.
Get some. Come on, man. We need to do better.
A
12
remix.
songs is the
Same
floor.
song again. Who you say you gonna win the NBA championship though, Danny Ocean? I know you got your boy Luke going to the Western Final, but who you
Oh, I
say
think Lakers gonna win the championship. I feel like LeBron got 2 good runs in him left, and this was one of them.
With who?
He didn't look
Like,
He
skinny.
didn't do it by himself.
You see how much weight he done lost?
Bron.
LeBron got 2 runs left in him before Luka take over, and this is one of them.
He needs
Oh,
to go.
I have a question.
I got a question too.
All right.
All right. Brady said he gonna play till 55. My father said he'll play till he ready to get his Social Security check at 62. Is LeBron in that same category? He can play a little bit longer than you might expect.
He's already at that phase of his career where he's playing longer than anyone else expected. He already there.
He already did. Okay.
I'm gonna say 2 things. I've always been a LeBron hater, but to be top 4, top 5 in year 19, you gotta give respect to that, right? And so, hater or no hater, I'm gonna be a hater to the grave, but you gotta give respect to that. And then my other thing that I wanted to ask you about, is it new that they start having a draft for the G League? Like,
This is like a year too old.
But I never
Yeah.
understood that because like they had Jello saying he signed with the Hornets like 2 weeks back, and then you
But then
get
they
drafted
can't.
by the same team. Like,
yeah, but they canceled it. They said technically it didn't count because he was eligible for the draft or something like that.
okay,
And so that's why they were hoping that the
Mm.
team was going to draft him. So they actually drafted him
okay.
after they quote unquote signed him. Because that's what I was wondering. I was like, I had the same thing you had, TJ. I was like, didn't they say they signed this boy? And then I saw something else come out. But yeah, I didn't know if it was new because I saw they made this thing about Dwayne Wade's son being drafted by like the Salt Lake City.
Utah.
Lord, no, don't go to Utah, kid.
But that
Don't
ain't really
do
fair.
it.
His dad owned the team or part of
Yeah,
the
well,
Don't do it.
Yeah.
He got drafted because his dad got some money on the
He could
line.
hoop though. He could hoop.
Don't do it.
He about to lose at least 10 to 15 of his overall just by going to Utah. It
Going
happened.
to Utah. Just
Yeah,
going to
Donovan Mitchell would play better tomorrow as soon as he's gonna get a different team. It just happened, man. It's
Let me ask
it's
you guys a
environment.
question, 'cause especially TJ and Justin, since you guys hate LeBron so much, but he's a Laker. Like, how does that work?
I hope the Lakers win, and I hope for his health and reliability. But
So you're a
this
LeBron
ain't
fan.
done.
Then
I'm not a fan of.
Why do you
him.
guys hate LeBron so much?
I was just going.
Why I hate LeBron so much is same reason why I hate Giannis and some of the other players is if they weren't as big as they really were, they wouldn't be as good. They're only good because of their size.
Okay,
You know what I'm
what's
saying?
wrong
It's
with
not
that?
like Steph Curry, Kyrie. You know what I'm saying? Those players.
I can say the same thing about Derrick Henry. If Derrick Henry
Yep.
wasn't so big, he wouldn't be good.
Oh,
But he is that
I
big, so it
agree
don't
with you.
matter.
It's like Derrick Henry's only good because he's bigger than everybody else.
Well, why does that matter?
To me, because it's like I like the skill and the passion of the game. You know what I'm saying?
LeBron's not skilled.
I feel
LeBron's not the best passer since Magic Johnson.
okay, that's great. But like I said, I feel if he wasn't 6'9", 260, he wouldn't be that good.
What did I say about Jesus on the cross, episode 2? Same thing apply here.
Hey, I'm gonna put it like this. You put Kobe in LeBron body, you got an entire problem. See what I'm saying? I think that's what TJ coming from. Like, if you put Steph Curry and LeBron body, ooh. But like you
But
said,
they not.
I
If
know.
I was 6'3", I'd dunk on dudes, but I'm 5'9".
I feel you.
Exactly.
I feel you.
So you,
But like you
so
said,
you say you're not as good.
So you just mad because he hit the genetic lottery?
No, I'm just saying I don't give him as much respect for being so great. Is because he got wherever that word is.
So you hate Kareem too, the best basketball player of all time. You
Kareem
hate
got
Kareem because he
skills.
was big.
He had skills. He hit the sky hook.
LeBron has skill. LeBron, one of the most skilled players in the NBA. What's we talking about?
My reason for it is because number one, I felt like he always made the good play, didn't take the game-winning shot. I'm like, Kobe taking the game-winning shot. Like, I didn't like the comparison between Kobe and LeBron because I felt like LeBron twists his ankle, that man out for 47 weeks. Kobe played with couldn't even move his right shoulder
missed a
and was
game.
shooting left-handed.
He missed like 2 games in Cleveland, and then he had that injury season in LA with his groin. Other than that, he hadn't missed a single game.
And LeBron cried too much for me. Every time you don't get a call, he
that's a generational thing, though, right? I can say
Kobe
the same thing about Luka. Well, Kobe was drafted in '96. I can say the same thing. Luka. I can say the same thing about Chris Paul, Dame Lillard. Everybody crying for calls.
Dame don't cry. Dame
but once again,
Dame does cry.
I hold everybody to the same standards. Suck it up and stop crying. Be a man.
And you talk to the whole league because everybody fishing for calls.
Well, all right then. Tell the league to man up. But anyway, great convo. Go check us out on Instagram, Who's Up _podcast. You have any questions, want to communicate with us, hit us up at 1-800 who's up @gmail.com. We out.
Long live LeBron.
The Lake Show.